Hi there, this is Tully, and today we're going to start the inking of this Hellhound. I've got a gel ink pen, so away we go. Like many of the inking projects, you just have to throw yourself into it. Even though sometimes some of the pencil work looks a bit daunting, the best thing to do is try and look at it as improving the drawing. So I just want to try and ink this as carefully as we can as well, just to make sure I'm happy with the end result when I finish it. So draw the flames. Just try and change bits, that you're not happy with. But bear in mind that once you start to ink stuff, that's it as far as erasing mistakes go. Unless you're scanning your drawings into the computer, you can erase things that way and change things, however you want. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid to change things, if things look, too, straightforward, like straight lines, just, bend them slightly and make them more realistic, things like that. You don't want to just, well, you know what I mean. Oftentimes when you ink stuff, it just sort of brings it all together, really. The drawing and makes it more permanent, your drawings. And I just find it better when you ink, because you can just improve the drawing, like I said, and go from there. I'll do some more shading or cross hatching in there. some of these shaded areas, you add in form to the figure more. You know, there's like a contrast that needs to be made between dark and light areas, and that's the main goal, you know, of every drawing really. And this is a good idea to try and draw. I mean, originally I wanted this idea to be more demon-like than actual dog-like. I mean, it's still recognisably like a dog, you know, with the dog's face, but it's more demon, you know, especially when you look at the whole body of the creature. Try and separate that ear, you know, away from the body, just to raise it, and, you know, bring it out of the, you know, contrasts and things like that. Some cross-hatch in there just to try and bring certain things out. I'll leave my hand over here because in past videos I've sort of like blocked the drawing view, if you know what I mean, so trying not to do that now. I'm trying to find it hard. Still trying to find a sort of a happy way of getting my tripod fixed up where I can get the whole drawing viewed out, you know, but I'm just not having any luck still, so I mean this suits me fine for now. But once I start getting more subscribers, more views, I'm gonna have to look at looking at a professional way of doing things. Plus I can't keep going on like this, holding the camera in one hand and, you know. Some more shading on here. A lot of shading in the mouth there, but always remember that at the other side you've got to draw some suggestions of teeth on the other side, just to, you know, show some depth there. That's something I do forget. This is your chance to straighten up the teeth as well, or just go over them as is if you want. It's entirely up to you. Draw just a few hairs that weren't there before, just to suggest. I mean, I said before in the penciling stage that I'd rather this not be like a totally hairy hellhound. I want it to appear like it's come from hell and it's been burnt, all its flesh is burnt, that type of thing. I mean, that'll come into the colouring stage anyway, but you know, we want to, you know, make it look like it comes from hell. That's the whole point of drawing a hellhound, I suppose. Drawing wisps of flames just looks a bit more effective. Just want to change that leg slightly. Don't be afraid to get sketchy with the ink pens, you know, because sometimes I find when you get too precise with ink pens, it looks, I don't know, it looks too neat, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it's always best to do quick ink strokes, especially on the cross hatching or something like that. But it's entirely up to you. Make these ribs a bit more like spare ribs. Chinese spare ribs. Extra crispy. But you want to leave like a side of it where it's highlighted more and a shaded side, just to help show that it is ribs. Let's make this leg slightly more darker, because I want that to recede more in the background. That's why I'm just gonna cross hatch it over like that. So we're seeing this drawing slowly come together. We want to just try and bring some of the form together, and maybe these muscles in the legs. Bent flesh and other stuff. It's always quite fun to draw. Be careful with some of these ink pens that just seem to clog. That's usually easily sorted out if you just draw over it. Simply done. Easily done. Little bits of fire coming out of the floor. There, and this is practically the only properly hairy thing is the tail. I mean, originally I was going to do it like a flame tail. I suppose I could do that. They turn into flames, maybe. Looks like flames. Be cool to colour as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Don't be afraid to change things last minute like I just did. So yeah, it's just the front paws now. I still think I've done the front paws a bit rubbish, but there's no changes. The whole design still holds up, so I'm not fussed. The good thing about drawing stuff is you can always redraw it. You know, just take it to the light box and see what else you can make of it. You know, use your original drawing as a guide, and I think that's what I'll do. And I might show you what I mean. I've done one of them videos in the past where I've drawn, like, I think it was some kind of fantasy image, where you draw one thing and then you put it to the light box and then you change the drawing, which you can make a different drawing. So yeah, I'll probably show you that next. So I'd say that's about it now. Yeah, I've inked the full drawing of this Hell Demon. No, Hellhound, that's it, sorry. I was thinking about a sandwich. I need a sandwich. I'm hungry. No, yeah, so the Hellhound has been inked. I'll show a photo of the full image yeah, at the end of the video here, so I'll show you that, and I'll see you in the next video.